Hey guys, welcome to another driving video. If this is your first time watching the channel, welcome to my channel. Now, the main focus of this channel is to help you familiarize yourself with various driving test centers. So to help you, know what to look out for as you prepare for your test and give you that advantage because you're going to be nervous in most cases. And the more you know what to expect, the better your situation. Hence why I spend time driving around this test route and recording the video, as well as also recording the videos for the real test that takes place in my car. So welcome again, and sit back and see what Tottenham test route or test center has to offer. Now, this is going to be episode 1 of several episodes, so I'm going to do it one by one. So this is the first one, and there's going to be 2, 3, I believe up to 8 or 10. So let's see what Tottenham's got. Be careful at the junction here. Remember that the cars approaching from your right are not necessarily going straight ahead into this road, so make sure that they actually have signaled left. If they don't signal, just take it that they're staying on that road, because sometimes people do come into the road you're exiting from without signaling. So don't let that push you into going through. Only go through if you know it is safe, or maybe the car coming from your right is far away. Okay, here's a mini roundabout. We're turning right, nothing big so far. As long as you're not heading towards the stadium, you'll be fine for now. Now, make effort to go around the paint on the floor if you're going through mini roundabouts. But if the car cannot fit through it, then it's not a crime going over it. But don't just drive right over a mini roundabout without making effort to go around it. So right there, I've just been carried away, and I just noticed I've been driving over speed. So, but I've noticed it and I've eased off the gas. Don't blow it out of proportion and jump on the brake, and you just make it more dangerous. Someone is getting a ticket. So here we are turning right onto Great Cambridge Road. This crossroad can be so annoying. So practice this if you can with your instructor and take your time. Sometimes some people will do near side to near side. Some people will do off side to off side. But at this point, I'm just going to keep this clear for this lady. If she so wishes to go through, I hope she'll check properly. But keep in mind, I don't actually have to do that. So if you notice the driver beside me there, for some reason, he was trying to come around from the left, and this is what I was just talking about. Some drivers on this road can be very, very dangerous, the way they drive. So when you're driving alongside drivers like this, be aware of it. I already know what kind of driver he is, so I'll keep an eye on him, but I wouldn't hold back either and then start hesitating, but just keep an eye on him. So this road is now 30. It used to be 40, so keep that in mind. If you're used to this road, it is no longer 40 miles per hour, it's now 30. This is why you've got to make sure you're looking out for the speed signs. My car is showing 40 for some reason, even though the speed signs are there, and this is the problem. And the sat nav is also showing 40, so be very careful. So yeah, keep this in mind, be very careful, follow the signs on the road rather than your sat nav, or sorry, rather than the speed shown on your sat nav. So we're approaching the big roundabout, which is Great Cambridge Road roundabout, and we're heading towards Enfield. Interesting. At the roundabout, we're taking the exit to A10 Enfield, so that's going to be the second exit. So on the signboard to your left, there is a side road as you take that exit, so keep in mind that that is not a separate exit, so that's actually a side road on the second exit. So you're not taking that road on the left, you're just exiting left at the second exit and continuing straight. So this is more likely going to be a confusion if you were in the left lane as you exit, so don't take that bend, just continue straight, which I'll point out later on. So here you see the bus lane on the left continues, which sometimes might make it difficult for you to come back into the left lane as you come to the end of the bus lane, because right now there's a bus there, so that bus could be coming through when you're trying to change lane. So if that's the case, it's not a problem, just keep into the middle lane, and you can use the middle lane also to exit at second exit. But if it's safe to change lane, then you're better off coming into the left lane. Keep that in mind, because your normal driving lane is left anyways. So right here, as you can see, we've got A10 north on the left and A10 north in the middle lane, so which means you are fine in the middle lane if you're not able to change lane safely onto the left. Now, in case you're wondering why I'm in the middle lane, now because I know this road, like I said earlier on, I tend to like to stay in the middle lane because I mentioned the side road as you exit the second exit earlier on. Now there's a traffic light as you take that side road, and sometimes that traffic light causes traffic that overflows into the roundabout, and this then causes hold up or traffic in the first lane. And this is the reason why I always tend to just stay in the middle lane when I'm driving past Great Cambridge Road roundabout. But on your test, don't worry about this, just use the left lane if it's safe. If there's traffic there, then just join that traffic, wait until it's safe. Now as you enter into the roundabout, it becomes 4 lanes, but just remember that you are in the second lane from your left and follow that through. And right on the left is this traffic I was talking about on the side road at second exit. And on the other hand, if you're exiting from the second lane on your left, then you're more likely to be held up by this traffic light for those going into the third exit or going around. So hence why you might be better off staying in the left lane and just join that traffic in the left for simplicity and safety on your test, so you don't fail for no unnecessary reason. But if you're in this situation here, you can either do what the first driver did by going around, so the driver in front, or do what the second one did by waiting. So the choice is yours based on the situation. So if you're going to do this here by changing lane, make sure it's safe. I wouldn't take this chance this person did. I would rather just wait, just like the gray car had done in front. So be careful what choice you make there, but remember again, this is why you probably are best in the left lane as you approach the roundabout to take your second exit. And if you're in the right lane, remember when you come out in the right lane after the roundabout, when it is safe, you should make your way back to the left lane. Don't sit in the right lane and holding back traffic. Even if you're driving at the speed limit, you should not be sitting on that right lane. It is not for normal driving. It should be used to overtake other vehicles. So if someone wants to overspeed and you're holding them back because you're doing 40, that's still not good. So come into the left, keep that lane open and keep it free. We'll be turning right shortly, so I'm going to start preparing to turn, or to change lane to the right lane. This driver is not driving fast enough, so I'll change lane now. Don't forget, it's not a crime to overtake someone as long as you do it safely. If this driver is doing 30 miles an hour and the road is 40, I'd expect you to, find a safe chance to overtake and change back to the left lane when it's safe. Okay, so we're turning right ahead. That will be at the traffic light. Now don't get carried away. Make sure you're looking at the correct light. This red one is your light. Don't get carried away by the green one. And same thing if you were on that side and you're going straight, for example, don't be looking at the red light instead of the green light. Okay, a light is green. And we're back into 30, so keep that in mind. Remember that your speed should be according to the situation on the road. Consider the space, consider parked vehicles, consider other obstructions, consider the weather condition. Don't just be moving and driving and speeding up just because the speed limit says 30 miles an hour. It is only if it is safe. If it's safe to do that speed, then you are expected to be making progress, to be keeping up with traffic. So if you look ahead again, we've got 20 zone there. Keep your mind relaxed so that you pick out these things. See, you wouldn't see the one on the left early, but you can see the one on the right. This is why you've got to be scanning the road. So back in the 20 zone, meeting situation ahead, interior right mirror. If you can fit, go for it safely. Keep an eye on that black car coming up from the left. Situations like that, I tend to move a bit away from the left just in case that person pushes out further than they should over the giveaway line. Then I would have moved out of that danger. But don't forget though to check your right mirror before you do that. So always remember your side mirrors before changing your position or your direction. So we're coming into Edmonton. And we're going to be turning right at the roundabout. Wow, I haven't been here in maybe 10 years now. So some of these roads are going to be pretty new to me. I'm in the layout because I've not been in these areas for like 10 years now. So, but as long as you follow the signs, you'll be fine. And this is the situation if you're doing your test in an area you're not used to. Just follow this, the roads and the signs. I mean the floor markings and the road signs, and you'll be fine. So we're coming to exit. So mirror signal left. That wasn't so difficult. So don't forget you've got all these new cycle lanes here and there. Make sure you keep an eye. So we're going straight. I need to be in the right lane. So keep this in mind as you're coming through that exit. Make sure keep right if you're going straight, because left lane is going left only into the retail park. Okay, we're turning left after the police station or at the police station. Oh, road closed. Okay, I'm gonna safely continue straight. This is what I was hoping does not happen. So we've got a problem there. We cannot continue on that road. So what do I do? So this is also one of the things you might have to deal with, where some roads are now closed. So if this happens on your test, then you don't need to worry, because the examiner would then divert you and tell you what to do next. But in most cases, if the examiners are already aware of that road closure, then they will probably just avoid that in the first place, or they'll give you an instruction accordingly. Okay, I think I'll take the left road and see where that takes me. There's no, it doesn't say it's a no through road, so, and I hope it's not just going to take me to an estate. Okay, it's fine. I can go into this road. Oh, that's good. Seems like that should take me somewhere. Good. So keep in mind, we're just keeping 1 or 2 roads from the route, but then that should eventually take us back onto the route where we should have been in the first place. So if you're coming through roads like this, be very careful. Approach it slowly, because as you can see there, I can't see what is coming ahead, and they would not see you too. Okay. So again, you've got junction here, even though they've got the giveaway line, but safety, always take precaution. Reduce your speed, look out. There could be cyclists there, they won't see us from that angle. And you could have drivers who are coming so fast. Right. Okay, so as you can see, no right turn here. The sign is right there. So that's the road I should have gone through earlier on. Oh, all right, let's continue here. Ah, okay, I should have actually turned right here. Okay, so we are on course now. So the road we had earlier on that had a no road closed on it. So we would have turned left into that road and then right onto the road I just came out from now, and then left into this. So it would have been a couple of turns here and there. So remember, this is a meeting situation. Drive through this street slowly, so that as cars come through, you guys have enough time to make decisions. You've got enough time to look out into the road for spaces and see where you can fit into or where they can fit into. Don't go driving fast that you're not giving yourself enough time to plan ahead. Okay, sparked. And I'm turning left on this road. Remember to turn your signal back on whenever it goes off and you haven't completed your turn yet. Okay, and we're going to be turning right, second road ahead. So that will be at the end of the road. So keep in mind, you should be going through the width restriction. Alright, so why is this sign facing here? That is unusual. I hope I do not get a ticket there, because I don't understand. Thank you. Yeah, seems like that sign is facing the wrong side. Yeah. I'm gonna check that on the video when I'm editing, but I believe that sign with that no motor vehicle sign shouldn't be facing my way. So we're turning right here. Remember to always go into the left lane unless if you know you're turning right after that. So in this case, I'm turning right at the next traffic light, but I believe the left lane, as you can see right there, goes into Edmonton as well. I'm sorry, the left and the right lane goes. If you're continuing straight at the traffic light, then ignore this floor marking or even the signboard on the left. They are misleading. You can continue straight at this left lane here, and eventually just before you get to the light, it divides into 3 lanes, which you can just continue in that lane, which turns to your middle lane and go straight from there. Just right there you go. So it's just divided like a slip road. Now I don't know why they put that sign there, and it makes it look like if it's 3 lanes when it's actually just a 2 lane with a slip road on the left. And then the signboard as well, and the floor marking as well just points you left, like if you can only turn left on that left lane from that point. So this is where the signs can be confusing, and I believe in situations like these, examiners would actually give you a verbal assistant just to let you know, yeah, maybe don't worry, don't change lane or something like that, but not always the case. So keep it in mind. This is why it's important to be aware of this or to be familiar with these roads. So please guys, remember, if you're finding this video useful and helpful, don't forget to click the like button. This helps a lot to help this video grow and help the channel grow as well. So don't forget, like the video, and if you have any questions, then leave a comment below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. There's a lot more videos coming up for Tottenham and Wood Green as well, and other test centers around. So we're going to be taking the exit towards the Great Cambridge Road roundabout again. So back onto A10. So right now we're on A406. Okay, so I need to change lane to the left lane, ease off the gas so that I can have enough space between that bike. Okay, and then left signal. Oops. So this is really it, to be honest. First route, not so bad. And I'm almost done. So we're heading back to the test center now. So first exit at the roundabout. Now don't forget, if you're sitting here, the bus stop you see ahead, if there is no bus there, you can actually drive through that bus stop. It is also one of the lanes. Okay, so light is green, there's a bus there, keep an eye on this driver. And now the bus is moving off. So puts me in an awkward situation. So what am I going to do here now? This lane is also going left as much as straight. So that means I can also exit from this lane. So I'm just going to make sure when you exit into the right lane. Because I'm of course in the second lane in this side of the road. So make sure don't cross that line. Now I could have changed lane at this point to the left lane and just take my exit, but because of that emergency vehicle which took my attention, I didn't realize that the bus was going around, and I could have now changed lane into the left lane. So yep. So I'm going to be turning left ahead. So next road ahead will be turning left. It's hot. Hot, hot, hot. And then we've got a roundabout after turning left, so it's going to be a mini roundabout. Okay. Turn left. So yeah. There is a roundabout-ish. Not mini roundabout, but yeah. Okay. This is crazy. So remember, take your time on these roads. You've got cars parked left and right. Any of those cars could be moving off. So be aware. Okay, now seems like situation is coming to change here very soon. Later on, you probably might not be able to go straight ahead. So I would be assuming that this route would not be coming here in the near future, because I can see there's no motor vehicle access here, but it's covered for now, which means you can still use it. Yeah, it's covered for now, so that's fine. But if that wasn't covered, you would have to read the times on there. So which means an examiner wouldn't bring you in there. But if you're driving on your own, maybe you've passed, keep this in mind. You've got to look out for those times because of the school here. So if you come through this road during that time, you would be getting a ticket. So this is it, guys. I am coming to the end of the test route, and the test center is just around the corner. So don't forget, if you have enjoyed this video, if you find it useful, if you find it helpful, please don't forget, like the video. It helps the algorithm. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, then don't forget, please click the subscribe button. It would help a lot. I would appreciate it. And if you've got any questions whatsoever, maybe lessons or mock tests as far as Tottenham is concerned, then let me know. Give me a buzz or leave a comment below, or contact me through the about section in the channel. And yep, so my main test centers, by the way, at the moment is Heavy Green and Bromley. So if you're considering those test centers, yeah, those are my main base. So don't forget, if you decide to find the tests out of Tottenham, then you can let me know as well. I do go around the country. If you look out, you see I've done videos in Sheffield, Rotherham, Durham, Essex, many is possible. So that's it, guys. I hope you found these videos useful, and I will see you in episode number 2. So all the best with your lessons, and best of luck with your driving test. Stay blessed. Peace.